But
No. Okay, cool.
okay. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to tonight's session with myself. I am the Courage Activator, but I'm also known as the person who helps you to step into your power with purpose, because I'm all around making sure that you all live with the best version of who you are possible. And that kind of doesn't just always happen to us. We really have to do what we can to make an effort to change whatever's happening within us that is not working for us. And I think we all have those experiences. So when you join, please say hello and tell me where you are from. And tonight I am really excited because I have the lovely Tiffy with me. And Tiffy's
Hi.
one of my beautiful, enthusiastic, oily friends, and she is here. And we're going to be very, very impressed because it's her very first time joining me, and actually first time live doing something like this. Tiff,
I'm
for
doing
you?
oils and things. Yeah, I used to wash my face lab for this other thing.
Fantastic. So it's so exciting that you have stepped into your courage and you are prepared to put yourself out there online. Now, Tiffy just had to go and get herself her water bottle. But thanks for joining us, and hello to the lovely Donna Summers, my beautiful friend from Hobart, and Gabrielle from Brisbane, Karen from Shell Harbour, Jane from Wood End, and the lovely Lucy from Christchurch. Hey, Tori, what a surprise to see Tiffy on board with me tonight. So we had this little surprise that we concocted today, which is seriously exciting. I'm really excited. So I'm going to start the ball rolling with a card from the Enchanted Map deck. And I'm going to draw a couple of cards tonight to set the scene of where we're going and what's happening. So this one is a card, a general card for everybody. And I'm going to be asking Tiffy about her journey with Young Living and what she does with her oils. And because she's become a little bit like me, or probably a whole lot like me, she's really enthusiastic because she's noticed some changes around her home and her family. So we will talk about that. And then a little bit later on, we will be pulling cards. Tiff's got some cards and I've got some oil cards, my oils. So we will in the evening, the time together. So hang around if you want a reading, hang around and join in the fun. Oh, so this is interesting. I've got this card and it's called Sad Embrace. Now, the 4 and the 5 add together as a 9. So to me, it's time for endings. It's time to end. I would suggest time to end what is sad in your life. What is it in your life that you are saying no more? And often what we have to do is go through these times where we come to an end of era or an end of a season or the end of what we will or won't put up with so that we can create new beginnings. So this guy has, I think it's a guy, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's got some wings there. So I feel like he's ready to move out of this time. And to me, that gives you great potential for opening up your wings and learning how to fly, which is really what we're all about on this time together here tonight. So let me know if you feel like you would like to fly in life. Who's feeling that life is bouncing along at the pace that you would like, or are you ready for change? Let me know what's happening in your life.
I've pulled a card for us too, and very similar to you from my
Yes.
magical fairy deck. We've
No.
got let go and surrender,
Yes.
which perfectly
Fantastic.
aligns to what you were saying. Your relaxed
Yeah.
energies will attract your desires. So that's
Oh,
perfect.
fantastic. So isn't it nice when they, I mean, isn't it, it's just synchronicity when you can't plan these things, but it's just showing us that energetically we're working in the same arena, which is fantastic. Now, Tiff, tell me all about your journey. We met on Spiritual Events Directory about 4 months ago, I think.
We did. Isn't that amazing? And here we are. So
And we're
good.
great friends now. So that's fantastic. And the lovely Tori, she's in our beautiful group, and
Oh,
Kate
there she
Manny.
is.
There's a few people here that we connect with. So, Tiffy, I'd love you to share with people what's your journey been since you met me, and what was it? What is it that we both have in common? I'm just going to throw the ballpark open to you to share.
No problem. Do you mean other than the fact that we're all oily and sliding through life all the time? Yeah. As I like to see it. I started with the premium starter kit, which has some great oils. I don't even know where to begin with that. I was looking for improved mental stability and emotional stability, and I not only found that, but I use it with my children to sleep, and my partner with his muscular pains and stuff, which we can go into details with all of that if you like. And I've just found that I've made so much progress in the last 4 months, like on my personal goals that I'd had for years. It was like just that extra little step I needed, when I needed a little bit of extra encouragement to sort of get through the day or something like that. They were
Mm-hmm.
there to support me. And, and the lemon and stuff like that in the waters and stuff make it just so refreshing, and you just feel it everywhere.
Excellent. Now you've got a few children. I know you've got a nice little tribe. Tell me what you use with your children, and has it made a difference? Is there any stories, or how do you roll with
Yeah.
it?
So I have chalk and cheese, completely opposite. Um, they both don't like bedtime, so that's the one thing they really have in common. Um, we've used the oils at bedtime. I'm funny enough that they like different oils. I find that little man will like the peace and calming,
Mhm,
while little miss likes the sleepy eyes from the children's range.
mhm.
And
Beautiful.
I'll use the diffuser in my daughter's room, usually this one. I've stolen it for
Yes.
the night. I
Al.
use the diffuse, yeah, Mr. Feather,
Yes.
which also plays beautiful lullabies and stuff as
Mm,
well. So it's
mhm,
just so lovely. She loves it. And
mhm,
I'll use the peace and calming in a roll on with an oil on little man's foot and the back of the neck, if you'll let me get there.
mhm.
And within half an hour, they're both ready to go. And it's just been just a game changer, honestly.
Oh, fantastic. That's great to hear. I actually know of a person, a friend who started using lavender, and she just couldn't believe it. She had 3 children, and she kind of went, "Oh my God, this has just turned bedtime around to give us a whole new scenario." So
It's
it's always,
crazy, honestly. And it's
yeah.
exciting, yeah.
And do
I'm
your
sleeping
children?
and thinking,
Yeah, well, it gives you that nice ritual. I know when my children were little, I used to always, put them to bed with some books, or say, here's, you have this routine or a ritual at
mhm,
night, because it helps them unwind. So I wish when my children were young, I had these oils, because I know that it would have made a really big difference. And I think it's, uh, just fantastic, because not only are you learning about the oils, but it's something that you can hand on to your children. And that's one of the really big things that I am passionate about. It's like, that old saying of, when you have the knowledge, I feel then you have the responsibility to pass it on to other people. Are you the
yeah.
same as that, like that too, Tiff?
Oh, I can't help myself. I just spill it all out. I'm using oils on my friends when they come over. Like the other day, I had a girlfriend come over and she'd reached into a handbag for some Panadol, and I was like, "Whoa, put that away. Would you try some essential oils instead?" And
Oh, no.
she said with it, like that had helped within 15 minutes. The headache was gone. I just put a little bit of peppermint on the back of her neck, and
Hmm.
yeah, she put the Panadol straight away. I was just so excited that she took that on, and I've done that a few times. Another friend of mine, bad indigestion, and I made him a peppermint again, and I got him to use that on his throat, chest, and stomach, and he's had to
Yes.
not having problems with that anymore. So
Oh, Isn't it fantastic? And what I love about them is they're natural. I mean, it's you don't have to go to the chemist and put something on that you don't know whether
Hmm.
it's a pharmaceutical and what's in it and what the side effects can be. Are you a bit I think you're a bit of an earth goddess like me, and you like
Yep.
the fact that another
Alternativey.
yeah. What is it?
Alternativey. I love my alternative treatments.
Fantastic. That's great. So we've got Tori piping in here, supporting. She's also saying she loves peppermint oil. It's the life saving. So you had used oils before, I think. What do you
A little
notice about
bit.
what do you notice about Young Living? Is there something that's grabbed you about Young Living compared to other oils you might have used? Because that's what happened to me.
Absolutely. Same,
Mm,
yeah, the vibration. So like you could get another essential oil like off the shelf or whatever. And it, maybe it smells nice. Personally, I get headaches. But these oils, like they come with a feeling, they come with like an emotion, and like you when I'm putting on an oil, I'll think, okay, so am I feeling now? What would I
mhm,
like to feel? And then, I'll choose my oil that way, and, I'll put it on intuitively where I feel it should go. And you feel different. And that's the difference with like these other oils. I wouldn't want to put them on me.
mhm.
They're greasy a lot of the time with the additives and things like that.
Yes,
And you just wouldn't even think like having a sniff of those. My intuition didn't say douse yourself in that. Whereas with Young Living, it's absolutely like, oh my gosh, I love to put a big drip on, say my third eye, and just let it roll
yes.
down my face, and like, yeah, it's great. I love
Oh, I
it.
love that. I love that. And that's exactly the same that happened for me when I started buying them and using them. My first kit of oils that I purchased, I think it had 10 in the pack. And I really didn't I would just wanted something beautiful to wear on myself that was going to be supportive and natural. Not I didn't want any, chemicals that go on my skin or anything like that, because I know everything we put on our skin goes right through our body. I actually reread a flyer today about how quick these oils get into our bloodstream. And
Yeah.
so it's so important if you're interested in making sure that you're running on, all the vibrations you can, that you are using a pure essential oil. And I had no idea that not all oils were made equally. I used to just think, well, they're from a plant and they're natural, but little did I realize that a lot of them have added synthetics in them, or they're adulterated in some way. They're often mimicked in a laboratory. So, definitely those oils from the $2 shops or something like that, you kind of go, how can they actually put an oil in that and make a profit if it's a pure oil? So,
You
it
always
was
see
quite
the
a
like the differences in prices, like from brands and stuff like that. And sometimes you'll see one, and like if you don't understand oils, you'll think like, why is that so expensive? But once you learn, like I never learned about how it was unregulated as an industry until you taught me that, and I
Mhm.
just blew me away with what they call standardized within that industry. It's like
Mhm.
absurd. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So they can actually put 100% on the label. However, that means very little, because it just means that they have to have put a little bit of 100% pure oil in, and then they can make up the rest with whatever they like. I had no idea about that. And the thing is that they don't actually even check. It's not an industry that they are checking to see what people are doing. So that's our little introduction into Tiff's changing her life with essential oils. And why I've invited Tiff on tonight is because she's stepping into a place where she's going, well, these are working for me, and I really want to share them with other people. Is that right, Tiff? Is that have I summed you up
Absolutely.
that up?
Spread
Absolutely.
a little sparkle.
Yeah, okay. So, who uses oils? I can see B. Higgins said she loves lavender. Tori loves peppermint. Um, uh, a few, I know there's a few of you here. Threaded, yes, yes, oils are definitely life saving. Madeline is talking about that. Well, tonight, everything we're
Madeline
talking about.
is my beautiful friend
Oh,
from
right.
from years and years ago. Beautiful goddess.
Cool. Oh, that's great to feel supported. So, if you have not tried Young Living, I can tell you now, you will notice a difference. And I know somebody said to me, someone has said to me, I know the difference now. It's about the vibration. And I've tried another company's oil and it flatlines, and you put some Young Living oil on and it's really uplifting, which is fantastic. Now, Maxine's saying the lavender helped with her restless feet. Fantastic. So really good, and they become a part of life. I don't know what I would do without the oils that I use in my life. They just become, like cleaning your teeth, or just it's part of a ritual. And if you're interested in meditation, or keeping yourself cool, calm, and collected, they really do make a difference. And I think it's so empowering to be able to reach for an oil and kind of explore what they can do for you. And then when you have that moment of, oh my gosh, I couldn't go to sleep without something, or a stress away is Madeline's go-to. Fantastic. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to pull out one of Jan Marie's I Am cards. And we're going to set the tone, thinking back about our first card that I pulled out, which was the sad embrace, and Tiffy's card of letting go. Let's all put our intention into this concept. I am worthy and deserving. You've gone sideways. Don't know what happened there.
Oh no, am I back?
Yeah, now you're back.
That was so weird.
Oh, now we've lost her. Hopefully she will come back in on the same link. Anyway, we will just Trojan on. So I am worthy and deserving. So who can actually, give me in the comments, do you agree with your worthy and deserving? Do you say things like that to yourself? Or do you tend to kind of, here she comes, or do you tend to give yourself negative self-talk? So for us to welcome back, the joys of IT. So I've pulled the card, and it's I am worthy and deserving. I'm on purpose. So for us to experience really good vibes about ourselves, or have a good experience about self-confidence or self-promotion, we don't just wake up and that's the way it is for us. So throughout our life, lots of things come to us that can bring us down, can detract us from being in our power. And I firmly believe that we need to use intentions. So we need to set the scene. So I'd love to know in the comments. Maxine says, no, you don't say, I don't say things like that to yourself. So thanks for your honesty. Who would like to turn their lives around? Because that's what Tiff and I are here for. We're not here just to look at our pretty faces and just talk about oils. We are here because we want to support you to take a stand and make a difference in your life, so that you can be happier, healthier, more vibrant, and more on purpose. So we are going to pull, I've got some essential oil cards. I have oils. So Tiffy and I are going to hopefully get you inspired and give you some oil education. And I have got in the little ticker underneath, that's called a ticker. Did you know that? So I've got my website there. I've got my name on Facebook. There's my profile on Facebook. If you would like to make a booking with me or have a bit of a chat, either to Tiff or to myself, we're both available. I'm going to put, there's my Linktree link where you can actually book in an appointment, or just find me on Facebook. You can have a look at our product guide as well, where you can see all the fantastic products that Young Living has to offer. So let me know who would like, Maxine, is that an I would? Yes, I would. Is that, I think sometimes it's hard to know what the questions, what the comments are stating. So please let me know in the comments. Just say yes, please. if you've got a question. I don't kind of divine, yes, you're going to get pregnant or things like that. But what I will do is give you some really good advice in alignment with your questions. Yes, Maxine. So I'll put now. Is Maxine your friend? Is that right?
No, that was Madeline.
Okay, all right, Madeline. So Madeline, if you want to get some information, let's know. I will try and keep a bit of an eye out for names, and we will see how we go. If I miss you, just say, hey, what about me? Pick me, let me know. So B, when I look at my oils I've got some oils on the stand here. I was drawn to citronella. Do you live near where you have little mozzies or bugs around the place that annoy you? Citronella is a great oil to put on your feet so you can relax when you go out in the evening. So let me know, Gabrielle, what you think about that. And Tiff will pull a card as well. And then I'm going to pull another oil card. But I just felt drawn to oh no, was that, hang on. Who did I have up here? I had Maxine, didn't I? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So would you like to pull the card, Maxine, Tiff?
Yes.
Back vessel.
Practice, practice, practice. With daily practice, you can polish your skills and talents and increase your confidence. Well, where am I? Here we go.
You have to go backwards. It's always a bit strange.
Yeah,
Fantastic. So I get the feeling that patience should go along with that as well, Maxine. If you got something that you would like to bring into your life that will help you with bringing your skills and making you feel as if you can be purposeful with your skills. I'd love to know what you are interested in skilling up for. Does that sound like yeah, go.
Trust comes along hand with that as well. You've just got to put it out that, as long as you put your attentions into it, you've got to believe that they've been heard, and you've just got to keep trying, going, and, keeping positive, keeping faithful.
Okay, and I've pulled an oil out, a card for an oil, and it's called motivation. Where's my motivation? Oh no, that's sensation. Here it is. So motivation. So this oil is going to be great to eliminate procrastination. Are you still here, Maxine? I know sometimes it's not easy to type in the things. So motivation is a beautiful oil to eliminate procrastination, eliminate stress, bring more positivity into your life, and conquer your fears. So maybe what is happening for you is that you are procrastinating. You don't feel as if you're getting anywhere, but you're lacking the drive or the motivation to keep up that consistency. So I hope that one works for you. So what would you do? So this is if you had some motivation, I would use it in my diffuser, which is hard to see. I've got my diffuser. Oh no, it's on this side of the screen. My diffuser there. It's hard to fit us all in when we're both on the screen. You could put some drops in the diffuser. You could place some drops. Another thing I like to do is place some drops in the palm of my hand, and then I activate it and smell it, and I move it all around my aura and my energy field. And fill yourself up with really good intentions, like I am motivated to keep on keeping on. Might be a good little thing for you to say, Maxine. My dad passed away and his wife has taken everything away from me and my sisters. Oh, so sorry to hear about that. Really sorry. Oh gosh, these things happen. Unfortunately, there is that, that greedy streak in a lot of people who don't feel complete within themselves. And I would recommend that you do some processing with your emotions and your feelings. I don't know fully your situation, but I think it's you have the power within you to turn all that around and take your life back somehow. You've had to take it to court. You need strength. Okay, good feedback there. So, Maxine, if you have got Young Living Oils, you're going to have something that's going to help you um, ride through that time. And I'd love to have a conversation with you, because in our beautiful kit that Tiffy was talking about before, we have 12 amazing oils. What have you got?
Um,
Yep,
yep.
yep,
Valor. Is that
yes,
where you were heading?
yeah, good, well done. Oh, it's so exciting because you're fairly new to these oils, but you already know which oil that you would go for, and I would be looking for Valor as well. And that was the one that Gary Young created when he was taken to court over something that he hadn't done, and he didn't have the money to fight the court case. So during that time, he created the blend called Valor, and that's for feeling really calm and strong. And it's an oil I used myself when I went through some court cases a few years ago. And Valor was the oil I would just put all over me to give me the strength and the peace to cope with what I needed to do. So, Maxine, all the best with that. And let's hope you come out the other side in the right way that you would like. Okay, so I'm going to move to B. Higgins and Kerry Addison. Hey, Kerry, she's saying yes, you love some Valor. Sorry, you love a reading. So I'm just going to write down, we've got B. Higgins, then we've got Beck Wessel, and I'll go with Maxine. No, I'm confused. Just check with me if I haven't. Let me see, because I kind of forget who I'm talking to sometimes. Oh, Maxine. All right, so we've done Maxine. Oh, and she's selling off all your things. That's not good. So, all right, we're moving over to Beck. So have you got anything yet, or will I pull an oil card out? Where are we up to?
I've pulled the new home card. That doesn't always necessarily mean a move, but it's a beautiful card. I wonder if you can see it.
Beautiful.
It may mean moving in the next step direction, new home.
Yep.
So like when you pull this card, sometimes people stress like, oh no, I'm going to have to move, or that's not necessarily what this means. That could definitely be on the cards. Where am I going with this?
Well, I get the sense that it's not such moving home; it's moving home to yourself.
Yes, yes, and that's what the picture really gives off. Like she's really comfortable and just found home. Really,
And
that's the vibe I get from that.
Yeah, nice. I think that comes when we tend to find an acceptance of ourselves. Yes, it is time for a new home. She's saying that. Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
We're hoping to buy our first home this year. Fantastic. So
Well, it's
you need
looking
to,
positive.
yeah, great. So
Contact the real estate agent.
yeah, once you've got all your money lined up.
Well,
Fantastic. But it's looking like a really good sign for you. And what I did love was that you were sitting in this beautiful flower as if you're the queen of your home and everything's okay. And, you're really, really sorted. So a great reading there for you, Beck. And I will pull out a card, an oil card, and believe. So this is a beautiful blend that's going to stabilize your emotions. So you might be feeling a little bit of the highs and lows. I know if I wanted to buy a new house, I'd be excited, but I'd be going, oh, can I really get what I really want? And you've really got to believe in your ability to do that. And it's going to support your happiness or your inner strength. Believe gives you this boundless energy for your potential to come true, more belief in yourself and your possibilities. So this is a beautiful blend. So if you want to keep the doubt away, Believe is a gorgeous combination of oils that will help you to just stay in that vibe of high energy and believe that whatever you want is possible. So I would be drawing, I would be mind mapping all the things you want with your new home and keep that belief system up. And grab yourself a bottle of Believe and um, or have a chat with either Tiff or myself and see if you can get yourself some beautiful oils. Now we've got Julia Taylor. Would love a reading, thank you. So let's see, you can either go if you go or I can go first. We haven't kind of got into a rhythm here.
That one jumped out at me.
Yes, nice. That's a good sign,
Walk
Julia.
away, leave unhealthy situations, enjoy new doors, and be open to results.
So fantastic. So Julia, let us know if that is sounds like you. Give us some feedback. And I've chosen a card with an oil blend called Acceptance. And this oil blend helps you to accept your situation. So I would be suggesting if you are in a situation where you are feeling that it's not serving you, sometimes what we tend to do is we push back, we fight, or we put our guard up, or whatever we do to create distance, or we might go in with our boots in a sense of war or something like that. So acceptance will help you accept those sorrowful emotions, and it will help promote self-trust. It overcomes bad habits. Now, there you go. Fantastic. And resistance. So those cards have lined up to confirm that you need to accept where you're going to go and to start taking action. So acceptance is sometimes when things aren't working for us. Yeah. Sometimes when things aren't working for us, we push back or we want to fight things. Sometimes it's a little bit smarter or more savvy for us to kind of go, right, this is the situation I'm in. Okay, I don't like it, but what can I do about it? And how can I get the outcome that I need?
This card's very much about like that as well, like start planning, make a commitment to yourself. Maybe you need to be assertive or accept your true feelings on a situation.
Fantastic. That was Julia. Oh, Nicole's there giving you some lovely support. And B, I did say your name. I think I've got mixed up with you and Beck. So I'll go to B Higgins now. I don't think we've done B, have we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, you said my name. You're still here. That's one. Okay.
B. Get some exercise. Love yourself. Become stronger. Begin to feel stronger in all ways. I think I pulled this one for myself just the other day, actually, now that I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've pulled out White Angelica. I love White Angelica. Have you got that one yet, Tiff?
No, I don't, actually.
Okay, it's
got to get so many more.
We'll get there. I remember when I first started using these oils, it's like, oh, we have over 200 oils to choose from. So it can be, overwhelming. But when you first get them, but, I've been around these for over 10 years now. So you get used to them. And I think I've got just about everybody. So I am centered, protected, and safe in my body. So if you are feeling like you can't get out there in the world, you need to affirm with yourself, I'm accepted, I'm centered, protected, and safe in my body. So white angelica is this beautiful oil, and you can kind of put it on your shoulders. And I always talk about growing angel wings when you've got angelica on board, and you can just imagine those wings. If you need protection, they'll come down and give you that protection that you need. So there might be some resistance for you, B, about getting out and getting into exercise, but when you've got something to motivate you, you can turn that around. So for anybody who's struggling, if people are always here asking us for advice and things like that, but to me, I just say go get yourself a collection of oils, Young Living, of course, and use these oils to get you out of a sticky situation. Do you feel like you're in another wavelength or another frequency now, Tiff, that you've embraced these oils in your life?
Oh, absolutely. I've been making jokes, my timeline's been playing up and it hasn't been matching up to other people's. And I'm pretty sure that I changed dimensions recently and I'm going to do it again soon. So yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. And frequency is all about to be standing in the true essence of our frequency. It is about diving deep into, looking for the answers. And if we are angry, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to stay in that ball of anger, or are we going to look and see what we can do, that we can take some action, something that's going to help us with that next step or that new direction of life? Total expectance is required. I'm about to go through a divorce, so I've been hiding away and need to relearn myself, and it's time to get on with it. Well, good on you, Julia. Now, I would say if you're about to go through a separation, you need, so when we have something in our life that we're moving on from, we need to replace it with something that's going to be nurturing. So if you are getting rid of anger, you need to fill that that space in your body, in your mind, in your heart with love, with acceptance, with belief, all those kind of things. So I hope that helps, Julia, and everybody. Child support is coming this week. I don't do angry anymore. Thank goodness. Excellent. So, Nicole, that's good news. All right, now I'm going to go on to Rose McMahon and then Shelley Scott. And I will. So, Tiff can't see the comments unless she's got her phone there as well, which is okay. You've got a few people
Visiting. Oh,
cheering
that's
you
so
on here.
exciting.
So
Got a few
nice.
friends that have popped in to visit, which is just so lovely, guys. So thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm glad that your friends have popped in, because I'm sure they'll be knocking on your door and saying, or you're probably already sharing your oils with them anyway.
Anybody
But
else see this crazy color thing that keeps changing? It's been red and purple.
I think it's a reflection off your diffuser. Or yeah,
Something
or maybe it's
definitely.
your third eye popping out. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, nice little frequency thing going on there. It's good, and it
Lovely.
changes
Oh,
from to purple. So I think that's a sign that you're meant to be here. Fantastic.
oh.
Yeah, it's really good. I love getting on these times and having someone. I've often been on with Nettie, and Nettie and I will get on our own pages now and support each other. So yeah, fantastic. All right.
Love our
So
Nettie.
B, what did B say? She said, that is what I'm going through, trying to give my kids love and support. Yes, fantastic. So good to hear your feedback. And let's move over to Rose. And we've got Jan Marie, who said g'day to you as well. And Nicole is here as well, Tiff, in case you can't see the comments. Okay, Rose, let's see what we've got for you. Do you want to pull a card out for Rose?
Absolutely. Rose. A lovely name.
Yes, and rose oil is stunning. Young Living rose oil is stunning.
You're not going to believe it. I have pulled flower power.
Oh, how gorgeous, flower.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah, so it sounds to me like, Rose, you are somebody who is very giving. and you really love, like, do you love flowers? Do you have a garden? Are you a nature spirit? Do you love being on the earth and out in amongst nature, which is very nurturing? Let's
Yeah, so
know what you think about flowers. Yeah, go.
this card is associated with aromatherapy,
Nice.
actually. But given
Yes.
that you're a rose and a flower yourself, that could even be an invitation to reconnect with yourself. It says spend time
Mhm.
with flowers. So,
Yeah.
but yes, lavender. I've just got lavender comes with that very much so with the purples and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Fantastic.
spending time with loved ones. So that could very much be a reconnection with family and stuff as well.
Mhm. Mhm. Whenever I think of rose, it's always that thing of self-love. So making sure that you give yourself the love that you actually deserve. We shouldn't be expecting somebody else in our life to fill that void. It's really got to come from within. And my whole, my belief system and what I stand for is the more we up level or expand from within, the more we're going to attract people in our life that resonate with that vibration, and you become more discerning about what you will put up with in your own life. So if you've got something in your life that you're not, feeling in alignment with, it's time for you to move on from those things, and time for you to really, I feel like, do some inner transformation. And that's the oil blend that is um, been chosen for you. So it converts any negativity into positivity, and helps you to get ready to move forward and bring that sort of affirmation into your life that you can do this transformation. You don't have to be stuck in a place where you're not feeling comfortable. Hey, Nicole, you are on a roll tonight, so we'll have to get you on when you get your kit of oils. I'm pretty sure you're lining up for one. We'll have to get you on too sometime. So, Rose, let's know if that's working for you. Now we have Shelley Scott in the house, and
Mhm.
Shelley's saying good morning. So where do you hail from, Shelley? Are you still here? You should be. And then we have T, and excuse me if I don't say it right, Tipare Manunui.
Oh,
So
kia
are you?
ora.
Yay! I'm thinking that looks like a Kiwi name. Yeah. So, Shelley, where do you hail from? Essex in the UK. Fantastic. So it's always
Wonderful.
nice when we have some kindred spirits from the other side of the world. And if anyone is on the other side of the world or in New Zealand, these oils that we are talking about here tonight, we have countries all around the world where you can create your own wholesale account and get access to these oils, and you can have them delivered to your door. So if you are interested in that, you can have a conversation with me. Send me a friend request. You might like to come and join our Essential Oil Wisdom group where we go live on a Wednesday night. And Tiff doesn't know
I
it yet,
love
but she'll be
Wednesdays.
coming live with me on a Wednesday night too sometimes by the look of this. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to move on to, yeah. Are you cold over there, Shelley? Where are we? Yeah, Essex. I bet you're in that cool time of year. All right, so here we go. We can just both pull a card and see what we've got going on for Shelley.
Is it time for you to be a bit more positive, maybe? Be a bit kind to yourself, love yourself a little bit more? Because that is going to be the best way for you to attract what you desire at the moment.
Mm,
Um, and you'll find, like, as you keeping positive, it will become easier. It'll become second nature, and you'll find that things that you're looking for will just start to come more naturally.
fantastic. And I've pulled the Envision
Oh, so
blend. Oh, go on. You go. Yeah. Oh, yes. Look at that.
is it
So it's So it's what is she doing? Sitting up on the moon, in all her
Wait,
glory, really?
yep, aim for the star moon, because even if you missed, you're going to land amongst the stars.
Oh, awesome. So, I've chosen envision for you. I allow myself to see what I need to see and renew my focus. So it's time for you, as Tiffy just said, to do your dreaming, to start bringing in what it is that you want to attract in your life. You know, we all think that. I think we, and this is a generalism, but I think it's a pretty accurate thing that everybody, we all hand our power away, and we all think we can't solve our own problems or our own whatever it is that we want to attract, or if we want to change our life. You know, we can get into this victim mode and want somebody to come and wave a magic wand over us. Now, that can happen when we are in alignment with our true frequency. And that's what I love about these oils, because they help us to get into alignment physically and aurically, energetically. They help us to open our heart and open our mind to whatever's possible. Now, in 2010, that's when I purchased my first kit of oils with Young Living, and I had no idea what it was going to do for my life. And I've actually won 8 trips around the world with Young Living. Now, do you think I ever dreamt before I got that kit of oils that was possible? Or it probably even took me a few years. I remember there was a trip that we could win, and I didn't have I saw some people going. I thought, God, I could never do that. And then there was another trip that I actually thought, right, I'm going to give that one a go. Well, I didn't win it. I didn't get anywhere near it. But then the third time round, I could see that I had the potential within me to actually create what I wanted. So my whole mindset and my whole life totally changed. I wouldn't have dreamt doing what I'm doing if I didn't have these beautiful oils to come and help me up level, up skill, and through education, through dedication and time, and if you find your passion, that's when things will come. So to everyone here who's listening, I would be recommending, find your passion. What is your passion about? And that's kind of really what we've really got to find, what makes us zing. Why is it that gets you excited in life? Last weekend, a few of us got on to my Activate Your 2022 Vision Quest. And maybe that's why I've been called to invite you on tonight, Tiff, and why you said yes. Did you have a good time on that time we had together? Did that
I
support your
did.
journey? Hmm.
Yes, it did. It was good to notice personal growth, which is obviously always very so important, because if you don't celebrate the small things, you're not really celebrating anything, are you?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
and yeah, motivation, absolutely, love that.
Mhm. Yes, I like that, Vicky. Hey, Vicky, ask if it sparks joy. Absolutely. So they're the things that I follow. If I feel excited about something, they're the clues, or I call them the divine nudges. Some people call them the breadcrumbs. That's the trail you need to follow. And the more you do that, the more those things come into your life. Uh, they get put in place. And when you are talking to God, creator, the angels, and you name up what you want in life, they start moving into your lifestyle. So I'm going to go to T. How do I pronounce that? Tipari. Are you still in the house, Tipari? Let me know. And who else would like one? Because I think we've got a little bit of time. I'm just going. Here we go. Tipari, are you still here? And let me see, Shelley. So I'm going to uplift myself and think that I'm the victim, and think that I'm the, yes, good on you. So decide you're not going to be the victim, Shelley. You're going to be the master of your destiny. So if you are interested in coming to a masterclass with me, I am going to host one in a couple of weeks. I haven't actually set the date, probably early March, I think, because I've got a couple of weekends that I will be away, or maybe, or no, we might do it in February. So let me know if you would like to come on board. If you want to learn about oils, come and find our group called Kay's Essential Wisdom. Just invite yourself in there. I'll send you a friend request and I'll let you join. And on a Wednesday night, we have a session a bit like this, or I'll go get down and get heavy duty about what oils we use for what and how we use them. So let me see, Tipari, are you still here? I'll have one of
we got a comment from her.
Who's that? We did? So,
Yep.
oh, yes, you're here. Okay, cool. All right. And then we'll go to the lovely Tori, and then we'll go to Jess Miller. Nice to see you, Jess. Okay, so Tiff, you can pull a card.
I've pulled 2 cards.
Oh,
So
okay.
I got the new home card again, which I thought was interesting. So positive change, like that doesn't always mean moving home. So if that's not something that's on the cards for you, you know, don't freak out. I mean, it could absolutely move that, but it could also mean moving into yourself, you know, as we said. And so because I'd already pulled that card, I decided to pull another card, and you're not going to believe it. I got the let go card again. So,
yes.
and once again, she's sitting in her own power. She's like embracing everything around her. So it looks like it might be time for you to step in a new direction, maybe let go, set intentions. Maybe you need to be more assertive, make plans. Maybe it's time to play. So, you know, you need to just put your intentions out there and let go and have faith and step into your new light. That's what I'm getting.
Yep. And when you were, before you, the word step into your new life or step into the new, that was going around in my head. So the oil that's going to support you to do that is called Magnify Your Purpose. This oil's absolutely stunning. It's one of those really rich, deep, earthy, aromatic oils. And I love just dabbing it even on my scarf or something like that when I'm out, and people will come up and give you a hug, or, you know, walk past you and go, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? It's just beautiful. So it eliminates procrastination, self-pity, brings positivity into your life, and it will help you focus on your desires, because I feel like you're not actually I was going to say in tune. I've just got to let the words flow. You're not in tune with your purpose. Does that sound right for you, T? Because when you are on your path with purpose, you know, things just come your way, and the fulfillment that you have in your heart just expands. So it's worth pursuing what it is that you really what really gives you that spark of joy, like Vicky was talking about earlier. Okay, now we've got the lovely Tori. Here we go, Tiffany.
Tori.
Tori.
I think that every time I see your name. I'm so sorry. You're Captain Tori.
Like that.
Birthday. A significant birthday. Is there a birthday coming up in your family or yourself? Because I feel like this is going to be a big time for you. I'm not sure my comments are up to date.
Oh, that's interesting. So I've got inner child. So I'm actually wondering whether that's rebirthing. Oh, her dad's 70th. Are you rebirthing? So inner child is the oil. I'm connected to my inner guidance and feel free. So it's about letting the child out of the container and expressing yourself, and, you know, get into the fun of life. So have a great time at this birthday party, and remember to keep breathing and let go of any nervousness and doubt. So a beautiful oil, and this one we rub, a good one to put on your tummy. So Tori, you've got orange oil, I imagine. So I would be you know, using that on your tummy area, and it's the oil that will help you to just fully express yourself freely without the constriction of your head getting in and holding you back. Okay, now we've got the beautiful Jess Miller all the way from Queensland.
I
And
love
Tori,
Queensland.
you
I
love?
love Queensland. I miss it.
Oh no. My daughter's just got back from Queensland and she's going, oh, Tasmania's cold. And I'm going, no, it's not. And she's going, yes. Yeah.
I swear I've been stuck in an eternal winter since I left Queensland, so
Yeah.
I understand.
In South Australia, it should be quite warm over there, shouldn't it?
It took a while. It's only just warmed up in the last couple of weeks. I hope it sticks around.
Yes. Yeah. Same here in Tassie. Okay, so Tori likes that idea. Now, Jess Miller, what have we got for Jess?
Your desires are within your reach.
Oh,
You
Jess.
need to have faith, and everything, like your intentions have been heard, your prayers have been heard, whatever you know, and it's all coming together.
No.
Favorable outcomes on any projects that you've got going at the moment. If you're needing support, ask for it. It's going to come. And just keep going with your steps, one step at a time. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just start taking steps, and believe in yourself.
Awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you. Here you go. Hang on.
Yes. Oh, look at those colours. Get those wings out. Work your magic. And it's like you in your garden, Jess. And the oil blend that I've got for you is Hope. Here it is. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Hope. For those who've given up hope, you might be feeling a bit disillusioned at the moment, and that's understandable because I know what your circumstances are. But hope enhances inner strength and gives you grounding, and it stabilizes your emotions. So I know you've got a lot of change going in your life at the moment, but just remember there is hope at the end of that tunnel, and you are fully supported. Jess. And Nicole, the lovely Nicole, 26 years. So telling me Tassie's cold. Can be. It's just so beautiful.
Though.
Yeah. I live in a great spot. So would you like to pull a card for the lovely? It's freezing in Melbourne. Thank you both. Great insight. Fantastic, Andy. Freezing in Melbourne today.
Poor thing. It's a bit cold here too, actually. So I've gotten time to lift your energy, lift your spirits. Give yourself a positive affirmation. Like, I personally like to write them on my mirror. Go straight in there with a permanent marker until it sticks. Begin each day with something beneficial. Obviously, it's really hard because I know that you're doing the homeschooling at the moment too. So, maybe just, maybe making sure to take a moment for yourself before you start all that at the moment. It's going to be really beneficial for the rest of your day. I feel like that's going to be really important for you for the next week, actually. So yes, stay positive, and you've got me already, so message me if that's becoming a problem.
So Tiff, you're homeschooling, aren't you?
Yes, we've got the first 2 weeks back at homeschool online learning.
Okay. Wow. So if anyone wants, so have you got your diffuser? You got. It's hard to see your little feather. Tiff's got this beautiful little feather owl, and that's the diffuser for the children. So I bet that's going flat out while you're doing your homeschooling scenario.
I've been using the amazing Kid Power from the kids pack, actually.
Oh,
yellow
I
and
haven't
white.
tried that one. Yes.
Oh, it's amazing. I've been using it on myself too, actually.
Yeah, good idea. So just because I love those roll-ons, isn't it great? Just because an oil is for the children, it doesn't mean it's not for the adults, but they just, they put these names on them, and they actually, when they make up the blends for the children, they make sure that they are safe oils to use, and usually they have carrier oil in, so you're not putting neat oils on your children, so that we know that we're using them safely. And the oil that came up for you, Nicole, is forgiveness. So it might be a time for you to be realizing I feel like you might be a little bit hard on yourself. So I think it's a good idea for you to just do what you can, when you can, as you can. Full
I've
stop.
been getting the word gentle, gentle. Just be
Yeah,
gentle. Like,
yeah, yeah,
if you wouldn't talk to anybody else like that, girl, don't be talking to you like that.
yeah.
That's my rule.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. And, like parenting is a tough gig. We all thought, oh, well, I don't know whether we all did, but, I wanted to be a mother. That was all I wanted to do when I was young. And I had 4 children. And it turned out that I had to single parent. So it was really hard yakka. It wasn't always enjoyable, but I just did what I could to the best of my ability. And, I look back now and sometimes I might go down that track of, oh, really, I didn't do this or I didn't do that and whatever. But really, you just can only do what you can do in any given moment. And I had to, process, because I went through divorce, I went through abuse, I went through all sorts of things. That's my story. But I didn't want to stay in that energy of being angry, or that energy of, I hated that energy of feeling really depowered. So I really had to do some inner work. I had to look at my shadow. I had to do what I could to bring myself out of those feelings of being a victim, and those feelings of not being good enough and not being able to provide for my children. But really, if you are just loving your children and letting your children know that you love them, there really isn't a lot more than that. You can, and couple that with spending time, quality time with them, teaching them, even if you're not coping, but you've got this nice nurturing environment around your children. I mean, that's a whole story for another time, how to look after your children and how to get beyond those feelings of, you can't cope or you're not doing a good enough job. Time to just let all that go. We're all in really trying times at the moment, and we really need to do what we can to keep ourselves uplifted. Oh no, hot again. Great. It was a long time. And oh my God, that electric storm we had was so bad. It was scary time. It was so low where we was. So Andy's gone through a bit of a shift in the weather there. Oh, I think you're talking to Tori, maybe. I love it. You have these conversations. We have been together for an hour, Tiff. Did that go quickly?
Yes, it did. Wow.
Yeah,
Flew.
well, so we're done. We're going to have to hop off for the next person. But look, thanks everybody for being here, and thanks, Tiff, for coming. I know I'm probably more excited than you to have you on. I don't know how excited you are, but I'm really excited because I can see the transformation that you've made, and I can see that you've made a decision about where you want to go in life. So all power to you. Congratulations. And thank you everyone for being here and supporting us. So if you want to know more about these gorgeous oils, if you want to join our community, come and find me on Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. Come and friend request me on Facebook. Usually I kind of remember the names. If you are interested in the Vision Quest, please make sure you connect with me. Lovely to see new faces, lovely to see old faces. Not that they're old, but lovely to see faces. I know all the beautiful tribe that we have in our beautiful oil gatherings. So thanks everybody. Jess, we will catch up. So thank you everyone for joining us. Look forward to connecting with you, and round of applause for Tiff. So from my heart to your heart, and everybody's hearts here, please make sure that you stand in your power with purpose, find your passion, and make your life the best version of whatever it is that you can.
Awesome.
And do you want to
Thank you
say
for
goodbye?
having me. Yeah, thanks for having me, and thanks for all the support I've been getting from you guys in the comments too. I really appreciate it.
Fantastic. Yeah. And Nicole, yes, Vision Quest. Excellent. So I will write your name down for the Vision Quest. And if you are a member of our team, it's only $47 for about an hour and a half. But if you're a member of our team, that means if you've created a wholesale account with Young Living, you will get the Vision Quest for half price, because I love to look after our oil community. So move on into your purpose with power and passion. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you somewhere. Bye.